Hey guys, welcome back, it's TheCardists and welcome back to Deck War. In today's Deck War, I'm going to be seeing the Bicycle Limited Edition Series 1 versus the StickMan deck. So these are completely different decks, but we're going to see which one is my favourite and why. So first off, let's get onto the StickMan. Now both of these I've just brand new opened them out, took the cellophane off, and it's going to be a completely different review. This is going to be like a different Deck War because most Deck Wars I've already played with the decks, these ones I haven't. So let's get started into the Bicycle StickMan deck. Okay, so as you can see it has a bicycle on the front of the tuck case, just there, and it has StickMan, and it has this man, and it has Come to Play on the front. It has all these little men that go around the outside, and it has sword action. Then on the other side it has air cushion finish, made in the USA, with a person there, and then also it has a StickMan with a StickMan there. Then it has a barcode and some correct information at the bottom of the box, and also on the back it has a black USB-C seal. On the top it has standard size, stat playing cards. Then it shows you a bit of what you get inside the deck. So it has collector something decks with different animations with this. Watch the StickMan come to life while flipping through this unique deck of cards. As you can see, if you do it a certain way, you can see there's kind of a kung fu kind of fighting sword scene, and it's just a really cool looking box. It has bicyclecards.com and bicyclecards.com.cn. So that is the box for the Bicycle StickMan deck. Let's get into the limited edition Series 1. Okay, so this is the Bicycle Limited Edition Series 1. So first up on the box it has Bicycle, and it has trusted since 1885, and it has Limited Edition Series with the same as the blue one but a white with that bicycle woman there, with like the foreground that's on the bicycle deck, and it has playing cards with like gold going around it. It has air cushion finish, and then it obviously has this in a different language, but it has the same thing you see on the front. And also it has made in the USA, and obviously this is exactly the same but translated, with a gold foil looking ace of spades with the gold going round. On the bottom it has some copyright information, no barcode, but then you get to the top and it has standard face and obviously the same there. Then you get to the back and then there is the barcode. It has a big barcode there just like the limited edition series 2. It has series and it has 1 of the 10. So I don't think there's going to be 10 series of this last time I checked. But it has bicycle, it has a 10 of hearts just like normal bicycles, and a reveal of the back design, and it has bicycle there, black USB-C seal. It's just a cool little box, and it's just a plain white one, and you guys know I like plain white tuck cases. It's just really cool. So let's move on to the Bicycle StickMan deck inside the deck. Okay, so when you get into the box you can see you have a StickMan there, and even on the tabs, just so you guys know for if you ever own this deck. Then you get the back design. As you can see, it is a gold foil to it. It has gold and all these little StickMen. It is mirrored, so that means that you can flick it and it doesn't move. So that's really nice. It's just loads of StickMan in different positions, so that's what I like. I like mirrored back, so it means you can turn it around and it won't affect anything. Then you get the faces, and it was on about there was like a fighting scene, and as you can see it is in the corner, but you will see that in a minute. But we'll get on with what you receive with this deck. So this is kind of a photo of what they're doing in each card, and the little fighting, kind of the animation of it, but in one whole card. Okay, and it's a non-borderless deck. Then it has from the makers of Bicycle B, Aristocrat, Hoyle and Chem. Okay, and then also you receive 2 jokers that are 2 StickMen. Also you receive this StickMan that's on a bicycle, and then you receive these ones that are doing different things, so holding the crown, holding the hat as well, and it has Joker, and it has yellow, red and yellow, so it's like this checkered thing there. So let's move on to the Ace of Spades. So the Ace of Spades has StickMan, and it has made in the USA, and the animation it has in the corner, as you can see they are having a little fight there. We'll just zoom that in so you can see better. Okay, and you could even do it the other way, I believe. And it's also on the other side. Okay, so basically that's a nice little feature and animation to it, just like the mechanics deck, but I like that they've put this into this deck. It has Bicycle, and it has StickMan, and it has a stick, and it has like a bigger StickMan behind, and it has Made in USA. Then it has the two. The rest of them are just standard. Obviously they got this little kind of animation in the corners. Then you get to the royalty. The royalty are fully custom, as you can see there. The yellows, the reds, just the blue kind of avatar looking style royalty with the spades. Really, really nice. And you can see they're covered up and they are kind of wearing shape suits. So as you can see, this one here is all different shapes. And also then you move on to the diamonds. Just a standard colour, just a standard red. The royalty exactly the same, just with different emotions on their face. Same with the clubs as well, they're exactly the same, just normal standard, and the same with the hearts. So let's move on to the limited edition series 1. Okay, so what you receive the limited edition series 1 is, first off, you receive 2 advertisement cards, and it tells you that the limited edition series features special designs and unique custom jokers available for limited time. Collect all decks within the series. Each deck provides you with the same instant quality you come to expect from Bicycle, now with a fun new look. So this basically just to tell you that you should collect the series. There's the blue one, and that's the only one I know so far. I don't know if they're going to release any other ones. Then we have this one here, and it has your favourite cards, and you can get them printed from Bicycle. Then you receive 2 jokers. Now you may have recognised these, but as you can see, it has Bicycle and it has Guarantee, Joker. Really, really nice. Just a Joker leaning against the number 1, and this is for the series number 1. Then let's move on to the Ace of Spades. Actually, let's do the back design. The back design has a nice thin white border, so when you do a fan it looks pretty cool. It's a nice little border there. It has Bicycle there and there. It's cut in half, and it has a wheel, and it is a mirrored back, so you know how much I like that. And it's a very simple design, not too overdone, and I like that. Then you get the Ace of Spades. It has Bicycle 808, and it's just a standard 808 there. You go the whole way through, they're just standard, and the same with the royalty, the Jack, the Queen, the King. They are completely normal, and then you get on with the diamonds as well. They're exactly the standard. Same with the clubs, and same with the hearts as well. It's just a standard deck. There's nothing really that's different to this that compares it and changes it from the rest. Then let's move on to how the decks actually handle. So which one is the best for handling and why? So let's get straight on into the Bicycle StickMan deck. Okay, so let's see how this Bicycle StickMan deck handles. So first off, it dribbles really nicely. There's no problem with the dribbling for this. We'll just move this back a little bit so you guys can actually see. We can do a dribble. It dribbles nice. We can do a spring. That does that pretty well, actually. We can do a fan. It looks really nice with a fan because you get them little kind of stickmen there. So it's just really different. We can do a reverse fan or a normal fan, and you can see all the pips. Really, really nice there. Riffle Shuffle, Bicycle stock, Acre finish gives it a really great stock, just like the limited edition series 2. Looks really nice in the fan. As you can see, the gold just pops. We can do a Pharaoh. Now it's got a lot of ink, and it does pull it off. So that's also a bonus, because most ink decks, they get clumpy and stuff because of the amount of ink, and this one appears that it just really wants to just do whatever you throw at it. There's no problems with this one. And a fan, as you can, giant fan, it does an alright. It looks a bit overdone though, because there's quite a lot of gold and black, so it does look quite overdone for the back design when it's in a giant fan. But other than that, it's a really nice deck. We can do a Charlier cut, you can do a card production. All round, it's a nice deck, spreads well on the hands, and it's just a nice deck for handling. Now let's move on to the limited edition series 1 that's got less ink, and let's see how that may differ. Okay, so let's see how the limited edition series 1 handles. So first off, it dribbles really nice. There's no problem with the dribbling with this deck. We can do a spring. It springs really nicely, there is no problems there. Just from one hand to the other with ease as always. We can do a Charlier cut. We can do a double lift. Didn't do this with the other one, but it does actually do it as well. And a colour change. Okay, cuts in the hand does that well. A spread does that quite well. Fans, nice. Okay, we can do a Pharaoh with this deck. Let's see if it's any different because it's got less ink. And it does. And we can do a giant fan, and it looks a little bit better than the gold because obviously there's less ink. Okay, we can do a card reduction. Okay, and everything else this deck just is able to do. So, which one is my favourite? and why? Okay, so out of the two, which one is my favourite and why? And it has to be the Bicycle Limited Edition Series 1. The only reason is because this kind of has a problem when it fans, when you do giant fans, because it looks really messy, like there's a lot to stare at and your brain can't really work out what's going on. But with this it's simple, it lasts quite a long time, it's very plain. Despite this is custom, I'm thinking of the purpose of Deck Warriors, basically my favourite, what I'd personally use, and I'd go for these because if I had to personally perform someone, I'd rather use these than those. Yes, it depends on the situation and the environment you're in, but these ones mostly, because them ones are quite crazy and a lot of people won't be able to understand what they actually, some of the cards mean because of the overdone royalty and stuff. And obviously, yes, it's a collector's deck, it's great, both of these are great, but at the same time it really depends on what fits your fancy. I will leave a link in the description to my reviews that will be coming soon. They will say not available at the moment, but if I can I will leave some links for these decks, but I'm sure you can pick them up on eBay anyway. So make sure you give this video a big old like just down there, click subscribe just up there, and check out the previous video just up there. That's it, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Take a moment for yourself. Get close with the lights down low. You